Rumble win put him in position for Mania, and now the Battle Royal a week ago has put him in position here for Saturday night's main event, just 5 days away.
Okay, now I'm live on YouTube. Look at that crowd reaction here.
You say, Joe, we run this back.
When you sell all 13,812 seats, you do just that, Wade.
Fans like Shadow, CM Punk.
I said, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Got a lot of people in my ear these days, Oos. Got Roman in my ear. Got Jimmy in my ear. Everybody mama in my ear. But I'm gonna tell you all this right now, Oos. Right now, I don't give a damn what they think about me. Yeah, because it's just me, Oos. It's just me for the #1 contender. It's just me Saturday night. And it's just me gonna be the new world heavyweight champion 2-time. Hey, y'all know the lingo. 4 letters, 1 word.
Oh, there's CM Punk. I kind of wish they would have given Alex a chance, but it's most likely going to be CM Punk getting this title.
Of course, it was CM Punk who earned #1 status himself with a triple threat win over Jey Uso and LA Knight.
So the CM Punk and Jey Uso.
Always controversial, always captivating, and perhaps this coming Saturday we will be calling CM Punk World Heavyweight Champion if he can defeat main event Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event.
Punk's birthday yesterday, but that's the only present he wants, and it won't be gifted. He's going to have to earn it on Saturday against Jey. For 5 minutes, he had it this summer.
So I'll be doing a big stream tomorrow morning. 8:30. Talking about Raw. Saturday night main events. All the rest of stuff.
Cult of Personality gets a run back.
I'll make Jey Uso appreciate mind games begin already.
All right. I apologize for stealing your stuff. 4 letters, 1 word. Punk. I'm gonna do my best not to get in your personal space tonight, because Saturday, that's all you're gonna get is me in your grill. But before we get to Saturday, let's talk about tonight, right now. I'm happy for you. You're finally listening to you. You're not listening to all the noise. Jimmy, Roman. It's no secret, Anaheim, that me and Jey are friends, which makes it harder for me to lace them up against you. I always try to put myself in my opponent's shoes, but I've never been in your situation, because I've always listened to myself. I follow my heart, I listen to my gut, and I believe in myself, which is easy to do when you're winning. It's a lot harder to do when you're losing, or when you're about to lose. I had a lot of questions coming out here, and your body language answers a lot of them for me. Your actions last week answer a lot of questions for me. I know you got what it takes. I watched you throw your brother over the top rope. Congratulations on winning the Battle Royal, by the way. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to admonish you, but you don't boo that. It's well within the rules. It's every man for himself. Jey's just showing everybody, including me, that he's got what it takes.
I don't think they're gonna get if Jey's gonna get the title shot again.
And if you're listening to you, you're not listening to anybody else. I'm talking to you, Jey. You got what it takes. But how far are you willing to go? I'm not asking Big Jim's brother, and I'm certainly not asking Little Roman. I'm asking main event Jey Uso. How far are you willing to go? Because you're not the only one who needs to be champion again. The small amount of time I held on to that title at SummerSlam after besting Gunther was way too short. I need to be champion like I need air in my lungs. And I know how far I'm willing to go. But Saturday night's main event, Jey Uso versus CM Punk, when you're face down on the mat after I've knocked out your grill and you look up and realize that you're in a situation you can't yeet yourself out of. Look at me. How far are you willing to go?
Let's go, Punk. Let's go, Oos. I've been in deep waters before. I know how to swim. But you're gonna do what you always do. You're gonna spin the block, have these people thinking you're the man to get behind, right? That's what you do, Oos. As soon as I do something right for me, he gonna paint the picture like I'm the bad guy. I know, and guess what? Screw you, Punk. Yeah, cause Saturday night, I'll show you who the best in the world is, Oos. 4 letters, 1 word, 1 word.
Well, it is set, and we are just 5 days away. Saturday night's main event, as CM Punk asked the question, how far are you willing to go? And Wade, I don't think there is any doubt that Jey Uso answered it with great clarity, with the intensity of just turning to him and simply saying, let's go, Punk, let's go.
No limits whatsoever on the rage inside Jey Uso and his desire to reclaim gold. But the same, of course, could be said for CM Punk. 2 men primed and ready for battle this Saturday at Saturday night's main event.
Glad you're with us here from Anaheim. Sold out 13,812. You just get the sense when you grasp gold the way these two have, you're more desperate to regain it. Now, as for our newest champions, we had a thriller of a tag team classic last week.
Let's take you back to last week. What a matchup it was. This was Raw Tag Gold on the line as Judgment Day defended against Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. A massively entertaining back and forth affair, but it was the veteran AJ Styles who connected first with a phenomenal forearm and then followed that up with a Styles clash as we crowned ourselves new World Tag Team Champions of the road from here in Sacramento, California. Congrats to our new tag champs.
I know.
Guys, we got a problem.
We know. We were just talking about Nikki Bella.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real problem. Adam Pearce has some sort of vendetta against me, and now Rusev and Penta have a #1 contenders match.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a habitual cheater, I'd have a different outcome.
That's heinous because I've never cheated a day in my life. Anyways, now I have to face the winner at Saturday night's main event, so what are we gonna do, guys?
What are we gonna do? Are you serious?
Finn,
I can't...
calm down. Dom, me and Finn have our play for tonight, getting back the tag team titles.
Yeah, you know the ones that you cost us?
So tonight, mate, you're on your own. Let's go.
They're choosing a division with the Judgment Day. I mean, this group's been going on for a while now.
Yeah, I need your help.
Are you that?
Maybe I should go talk to them. No. Let them handle theirs, and we will focus on ours.
And what they need to focus on is this Hall of Famer. Nikki Bella has arrived. She went to Helping Hand a week ago to fight off Judgment Day. Now Nikki Bella has to bring everything she has against the Prodigy. Bella will be opposite Roxanne Perez.
It's an Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders match. Introducing first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta.
I mean, how good is that? You want to define a fan favorite? Penta against the fiercely
And
determined
this is
Rusev. Intercontinental Championship #1
Penta
contenders
main
match
event.
next.
I mean, considering Rusev already had a title shot and he lost, Walter wins.
Now, no matter where in the world we go, they just love this luchador. And I'll say this, Joe Tess, of course, Mexico is the home of Lucha Libre. But if Lucha Libre had a vacation home, I think it would be right here in California.
You think they would have like a nice 2-bedroom condo near the ocean just to get away from things? It would be, it'd be right here.
I think Penta would get a giant mansion.
I think
roll
so,
the red
too.
carpet out for that guy.
As great a ring entrance as there is.
I mean, sometimes it just takes weeks, months, or even years for a superstar to connect with an audience. This was a day one guy. The second he debuted on Raw, instantly he became a massive crowd favorite, and there is no sign of that slowing down. Just imagine what's going to happen if Penta acquires some gold in the form of an Intercontinental Championship, gets the opportunity to put himself in pole position up next against Rusev.
We thought that was going to happen 2 weeks ago.
He had his chance. He got outmaneuvered by a cunning and dastardly Intercontinental champion.
Adjectives that you use, some of the euphemisms and descriptives, instead of just giving the reality of the situation, as we just heard from Judgment
What
Day
would you
themselves,
call
habitual cheater.
Habitual cheater.
His own brethren saying that.
That's just such a low-class way of saying it. Dom is a highly intelligent habitual cheater. Just adds a little layer of gloss.
His opponent from Bulgaria, weighing her 270 pounds, Rusev.
Here we go.
We're not far away from the famous pier. We're down here in Anaheim for what is a rockin' Monday Night Raw here on Netflix. WWE superfan and famed actor O'Shea Jackson is here among the sellout at the Honda Center. Thrilled to have him always. And wait, that is not Preston North End. That's the LA Galaxy in attendance, the MLS team.
What do LA Galaxy and Preston North End have in common?
I can't wait to hear this.
David Beckham played for them both, and they are both amazing teams. Welcome aboard, LA Galaxy.
Can't imagine how badly Rusev wants to get through Penta here and get his hands on Dirty Dom after yet another IC title match loss because of a Dirty Dom low blow.
Yeah, this is last week on Raw, so Dirty Dom tried to take a walk during his title defense against Rusev. Penta showed up, put a stop to that before Rusev then took the upper hand in the matchup. Dirty Dom trying every dirty trick in the book, but finally with the ref's back turned, one of those tricks worked, a low blow before successfully connecting with that 619, the tap pole splash for the win. Now, post-match, Penta made it quite clear that he still has designs on Dom's Intercontinental Championship, taking out Rusev in the process. And now we have a showdown to decide who is going to be the next #1 contender for Dirty Dom.
You think Rusev's ready? Look at him.
fired up, and that is a man I would not want to be in the ring with at the best of times. Good luck tonight, Penta.
Oh, right at it. Trying to have a hot start here as Penta gets right to the chest of Rusev. He's just absorbing it and then looking to deliver some of his own, tossing Penta into the corner before a kick is delivered.
Well, power versus movement here. That is the battle, and right now, movement is winning, but it's just bouncing off Rusev, who's a wall of a human being.
Is he ever? Of course, these two met up back on September 8th. We saw Rusev actually defeat Penta. That was a spectacular evening when he hit that midair Machka kick, and the big right hand is delivered.
Delivered to perfection. Now, both of these two men have interfered in one another's title opportunities at times, and they've come to blows on more than one occasion in recent weeks, so it's a good chance to put a rival in the rear view mirror so you can focus fully on Dirty Dom and the Intercontinental Championship.
That is what Penta does best in spectacular fashion. You can see him reaching for his lower back himself. What height, what distance he was able to get.
We always talk about it, the kind of high risk, high danger, but high impact offense, completely wiping Rusev out, but may have taken a chunk out of the luchador in the process.
Penta looking to springboard. And the DDT and lateral press for Penta.
Rusev spiked right on the top of his head there. Thought he was out cold for a second, trying to shake those cobwebs off. It takes a hell of a lot to get Rusev down in the first place, and keeping him down is a whole other battle.
Trying to crawl his way to regain himself. You see him struggling.
Oh, here we go, Joe.
To get up. Oh, could it be? And you can see the awareness by Rusev. The veteran looking for his third attempt to try to put himself in position for the IC title.
Clubbing right hand to the jaw there, completely wiping out Penta.
As he did a week ago.
And that is the danger of a powerhouse brute like Rusev. It's just one punch for all the high-flying ability of Penta. Just straight old-fashioned smash mouth style of Rusev has swung the pendulum back in his favor.
You mentioned the style of Rusev. This is such an interesting mix of styles to see these two going at it.
It's always interesting watching Rusev operate behind the scenes. The entire locker room seemed petrified of this man, including, of course, Dirty Dom, who apparently wants nothing to do with Rusev, was hoping he'd be in the rear-view mirror, but a win here would put Rusev back, or I should say, would put Dirty Dom back in the crosshairs of Rusev immediately.
This was just a week ago that he was up against Dirty Dom. Oh, man. Penta quick to turn things around, hooking the leg, looking for the win. But the kick out at 2.
Once again, it's that superior movement of Penta. Even when he's up against it, he's getting beaten from pillar to post. One backcracker out of nowhere, again, shifts the momentum in this one.
And now you can sense that Penta believes he has that momentum. Oh, the baseball slide as he gets out of the way, and then, just flapjacks him right into the steel steps. The impact on the steel steps. Wait, just when Penta felt that he was in control, and Rusev sends him right over our announce desk.
I'm staying well out of the way of the Bulgarian brute. Jeez. Almost lost my legs on that one.
Yeah, now he posts him as hard as could be. He'll try to recover things here.
What a mess, Joe Tess. Courtesy of Rusev. Just a wrecking ball of a human being. Monitors smashed, as is the skull of Penta.
Ever since he got out of the way of that baseball slide, from that point forward, it has been a destructive stretch put forth by Rusev. A big kick right to the sternum from Rusev.
Try and get a level of normalcy back at the
Good luck with
desk
that.
here. I'm struggling myself, Joe. You can see Penta's trying to get a little normalcy back in his thinking and failing in the process. Gloating pin there from Rusev. And it was a late kick out from Penta. You do feel that Rusev is inching incredibly close to victory here.
Winner will get back in with Dirty Dom to fight for the Intercontinental Championship.
Both men highly irate in recent weeks, and they feel they've been screwed out of their title opportunities on more than one occasion by Dirty Dom.
Well, two low blows and a timekeeper's hammer will have you think that way, Wade.
Well, just when you think you've got Dirty Dom figured out, he comes up with a new trick. Constantly working, constantly operating to get himself the upper hand in all matches and all scenarios. Even more so now that the Judgment Day are apparently not going to be backing him up.
A big drop kick by the big man.
It has just turned into the Rusev show over the past few minutes of this one.
#1 contenders match to fight for the Intercontinental Championship. As you see, Rusev trying to work on that mask of Penta. Everything changed here when he flapjacked him onto the steel steps. And now, just securing Penta in his grasp.
Good old-fashioned bear hug there from Rusev when Penta was trying to pick up the pace, build some momentum. Just cannot do that against someone as powerful as Rusev.
Penta able to get out of the way and deliver the kick.
Well, Penta's ridden out a hell of a storm here. The fact that he's capable of coming back with something.
Oh, the corner handstand kick right to the chest and into the cover.
Well, both men surely exhausted and feeling the pain at this point. They're getting driven by that desire for gold. Another opportunity at Dirty Dom awaits. Who can put this one away?
Dirty Dom, who used underhanded tactics to recently defend his IC title against both of these men.
Rusev suddenly getting his clock cleaned after a major period of dominance in this match. It's turned around in a big way, and with his second win now, Penta looking to close this one out.
Could he be lining it up again?
Looks like he's about to finish up the match.
Rusev was smart enough. And now he's climbing up top.
This isn't the best
as
match.
Penta has him right now. Oh! He did it again! He did it again! This is how he beat him a month ago! Oh, but this time, Penta able to kick out.
Oh, God, Machka kick to a flying jaw of Penta. Take a look at this. What a bullseye by Rusev. Precision timing. And somehow, incredibly, Penta lives on, but he is living dangerously now. And the ball is squarely in the court of the Bulgarian.
How does Penta survive a midair Machka kick like that? Rusev wants to put it away and end it right here.
Oh, this is spine snapping time for Rusev. The accolade applied, but not escaping.
Penta escapes the accolade opportunity. Look at the driver! Penta driver!
Oh, Penta had it there.
Well, both men have now taken one another's best shots and kept on ticking. Wow.
A mid-air Machka kick doesn't end it. A Penta driver doesn't end it. You can see how badly they want this. #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship.
The sold-out Anaheim audience very unhappy with the referee. I thought he got it spot on. 2.99 is not enough in this game. Not when a championship opportunity is on the line.
They are acting like the tough veteran fighters they are.
This audience is feeling every blow. Wait a second.
Oh!
What the hell?
Of course, the guy
Rayo and
interferes.
Bravo.
Rayo Americano and Bravo Americano as El Grande looks on.
Well, I guess we know who Dom's phone a friend is. His old buddy, El Grande Americano. And I guess if nobody wins this match, you can't have a #1 contender, which is absolute genius.
We heard Dirty Dom say earlier, we've got a problem. I guess this is how he solves the problem. Right in the midst of what was a thrilling match, the Americanos arrive.
And this has just turned into a mogging. Two superstars, Penta and Rusev, who were giving it their all, leaving it on the mat. In pursuit of a major reward, have just been wiped out by the Americano family.
There's El Grande, flanked by Rayo and Bravo. #1 contenders match interrupted by these three.
Oh, God.
Oh. Rusev is back up. And El Grande and the guys got a real situation now, don't they, Wade?
Oh, wow. Rusev wiping out anything that moves. And that's start running now, El Grande.
Oh, and there's Penta back on his feet. Oh, and just in the nick of time, Bravo able to save El Grande.
Oh, now Mir's about to attack Penta.
Well, the match has been thrown out.
As Rusev and Penta circle each other. And that is how the #1 contenders match goes tonight.
I'm backstage with LA Knight. LA, last week you had a huge opportunity to become the #1 contender to that World Heavyweight Championship in a battle royal. Unfortunately, you came up short. So where do you go from here? What's next?
You know, sometimes you almost feel like maybe you lose a little bit of the drive to keep pushing, you know what I mean? And when you're here cutting deep right now, talking about I fell short, I appreciate that, because you're right, I did fall short. I didn't come out with what I needed, but I tell you what I did come out with. Let me talk to you. Here I stand, and I'm looking at not being the World Heavyweight Championship. Do you see that thing around my waist right now?
LA Knight should get a chance at the World Heavyweight Champion.
But what you do see is you
He's
see
been so over with the crowd for like how long?
CM Punk. You see Jey Uso going on to Saturday night's main event. Now, a lot of people are like, well, did Jey Uso mean to throw out his brother? Did he mean to throw out LA Knight? I don't care about any of that. None of that matters. The bottom line is he's going on to Saturday night's main event. I'm not. So what do? I can get rid of the sunglasses. I can get rid of the vest. I can do what I need to do because sometimes I just get a little bit used to doing the hard thing. Now, the hard thing is to continue in the path. I don't know how to quit. I've never learned how to quit. So whoever comes out of this, I'm telling you now, Jey Uso, CM Punk, any single one of you, whichever one of you comes out with that World Heavyweight title, I am telling you right now, I will come back to Jackie. I will ask her the question, do you see this world title around my waist? She will have no choice but to say, yeah. Why? Because you all, with or without the title, have to accept the isness of me. I am what is, with everybody saying. Yeah.
And remember, still to come tonight.
I think it should have
Bayley
been
has convinced
CM
Lyra
Punk
to
and
buddy up
Knight.
again, and they'll go for gold for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions defending Charlotte and Alexa against Bayley and Lyra. That's ahead.
That should be a good match. Oh, now they're showing this promo again. Mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by Grayson Waller and the New Day's Kofi Kingston. Guys, thank you for spending some time with me. Last week I spoke to you and it was just Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller. And again, this week it's just Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller. But conspicuous by his absence is Xavier Woods. Would you mind sharing his location with us?
Unfortunately, Brother Woods is taking a mental health break. And do you blame him, Byron? Imagine giving over 10 years of your life to tag team wrestling. No time with family, no time with friends, giving everything to make tag team wrestling. And what does he get in return? These fans boo him. The boys backstage are disrespectful, and worst of all, the guy who runs this all, Adam Pearce, disrespects him. But he did leave me a message for all of you here tonight, because he's a great guy. Tonight I decided it was in my best interest to focus on my mental health and take tonight off from Monday Night Raw. I felt it would be a travesty to make my return in a traffic-congested, smog-filled dump like Anaheim. In addition, despite being hundreds of miles away, I can still smell the diabetes in the arena. Quack, quack, quack.
Everybody here should be angry. Everybody here should be pissed off because that bald-headed tyrant, Adam Pearce, has gifted the tag team titles to two random men in AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. These two random men are not friends. These two random men can't even communicate with each other because they don't speak the same language.
See?
These two random men are just, they're awful. What you don't understand about these... Stop, listen, stop. When the time is right, myself, y'all don't know anything. Y'all are collectively known worldwide as the ass cheeks of California. Y'all know that. Come on. When the time is right, Xavier Woods and myself will demand our tag team championship rematch. And when we do, we'll go on to become the new tag team champions. And you will all finally have champions.
Guys, I apologize. We're out of time.
No.
I do have to send things back to ringside. Good luck on your championship efforts. Joe, Wade, back to you guys at ringside.
No. Are you serious, Byron? We still gotta finish it. Let us finish it. I'm here.
And what a spectacular weekend that's coming up. Friday Night SmackDown and Saturday night's main event are coming to the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. It's this Friday, October 31st, and Saturday, November 1st. Tickets are on sale now via SeatGeek.
I understand what you're saying, why we weren't in the Battle Royal last week, and I trust you, but I still think we should have been in it. It's the fastest way to the World Heavyweight Championship. We should have gone down to the ring, destroyed every man in the match. I don't see any other way. So please, I mean,
I love your idea. I really do. But there's a consequence to it. Because it would have exacerbated an already pissed off Adam Pearce, who could have suspended all three of us indefinitely without pay and made it his life's mission to keep you away from the World Heavyweight title. But instead of using that great idea of yours on 20 men, let's just use it on one man. Because one man shares our vision right now. He's looking at Saturday night. CM Punk and Jey Uso are going to beat each other half to death. One of them emerges as the World Heavyweight Champion. That World Heavyweight Champion shows up next Monday on Raw, a victim, looking to be victimized by a true victimizer. Now, you eliminate that one man tonight that shares our vision, and your path to the World Heavyweight Championship is clear.
I want you to go to Pearce, and I want you to get me a match with that man tonight.
Well, I've already gone to Pearce, and you already have a match with that man tonight. And if you don't mind getting on your gear, that match is coming up very soon.
Who's it against?
Oh, that's the best part. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good, LA Knight Braun Breaker, and so is this. I love that piece of gold is so close to us tonight. We're 5 days away from that being decided between Jay and CM Punk. Joe and Wade with you here, but that look in Braun Breaker's eyes when he buys into a Paul Heyman plan, it's scary.
We're seeing the rise of a foot soldier who has decided he wants to grab power and become king here on Raw. He wants a piece of that World Heavyweight Championship. Whoever wins it at Saturday night's main event, Braun Breaker is going to be a problem.
Wait, 10 years ago this week, the women's division added a superstar who would go on to make history. It was the main roster debut for Asuka. We give you a look back now at the decade for the Empress of Tomorrow.
It's been 10 years since Asuka's been in WWE. Wow. She started off in NXT undefeated. She's still undefeated in NXT. She went a whole year being undefeated. Asuka. Or something about the same super.
Yes, I want to make it all official as of right now.
Hello,
I just
Mr.
need to-
Pierce.
Let me call you back. Thank you.
Nice to see you, mate.
I'm glad you guys are here. Where is Dom?
Dom?
I don't hear about Dom.
Why?
I have some news that he needs to hear from me, but since he's not here and you are, what can I do for you?
What can you do for us? You can give us our tag team title rematch tonight.
What JD means is we would like to know when we should expect our tag team rematch against AJ and Dragon. We were hoping it would be tonight.
Tonight? You guys are already busy tonight.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are. You don't remember the Battle Royal last week?
Not especially,
Of course you don't remember. You got eliminated. Instead of leaving, you jumped back in there and the two of you eliminated somebody else illegally. That person came to me this morning really pissed off, demanded a match against either one of you. So you two have a choice. Because tonight, one of you is going to go one-on-one with Sheamus.
Oh.
Good. I'll fight Sheamus. And when I rip his head off, I am coming back here.
Okay.
That's going to be a squash match.
And when he's done, don't forget, tag team titles.
Well, I won't forget.
Oh boy, this match. So far, Nikki Bella has not been great.
The
So
following
she came back.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Scottsdale, Arizona, WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella.
I do believe that she's in the Hall of Fame.
Nikki's right in the middle of things with Judgment Day. Nikki Bella against Roxanne Perez is next. Wade, it was a week ago that Nikki Bella gave the current women's champion, Stephanie McCare, some wise advice. She also saved her from more punishment.
Yeah, and wise advice is a great way of putting it, Joe Tess. And if I was to give some wise advice to anybody, I'd say don't stick your nose in other people's business.
Oh, boy.
Because by saving Stephanie McCare last week, you've essentially flipped the roles with her this week, and you are the one who has to battle with the Judgment Day.
You don't feel she did the right thing?
The right thing by who? By Stephanie McCare? Yeah, the right thing by herself? Maybe not. Look, put it this way. If a tag team came out here, I don't know, say Finn Balor and JD McDonough, and came to attack you.
Yes.
Okay. Would I get involved to save Joe Tess?
100%.
Hell no.
Oh,
I'd say Joe Tess.
I have to
every man for
redefine
himself.
the way I look at our relationship then.
Well, here's the deal. I don't want Judgment Day coming after me. It's that simple. So I have to be smart. Self-preservation is an admirable trait, in my opinion. And I would choose to preserve myself over someone like Joe Tess. And I feel that Nikki Bella would do well to heed that kind of advice. Incredibly noble, but also rather reckless in my estimation.
And her opponent, accompanied by Raquel Rodriguez from Laredo, Texas, representing the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez.
Long tabbed as a rising star, and now one of the most active stars, and just that level of confidence that she carries with herself and that fearlessness and determination of Roxanne Perez.
Man, carries herself like a Hall of Fame veteran. That much confidence and that much ability. But of course, it is the woman opposite her tonight who is the veteran with the Hall of Fame credentials, Nikki Bella.
Such great history here at the Honda Center. WrestleMania 12 was here. Shawn Michaels able to win the WWE Championship. Triple H retained here at WrestleMania in 2000, and now tonight sold out for Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And the stars are in attendance. Cristela Alonso, she has that amazing special Upper Classy streaming now on Netflix. A great comedian.
No idea who this is.
Roxanne Perez, Wade, will step to anyone. Will never say no to a match, especially one like this.
Here's how we got it last week on Raw. Stephanie McCare taking on Roxanne Perez. McCare showing the world exactly why she is the champ. Getting the win with an angel wings. Nice victory there for McCare, but as the post-match celebrations began, they were swiftly ended by a Judgment Day beatdown. And that was until McCare's locker room friend, the Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella, even the odds. And together, McCare and Nikki cleared out the miscreants and earned themselves a temporary reprieve from the danger, at least until tonight. And I can tell you right now, Big Mammy Cool on the outside is rather irate, but it is in fact Roxanne Perez who gets the first shot at Nikki Bella here.
So here we go. The Hall of Famer, of course, Nikki was inducted into that class of 2020 against Roxanne Perez.
Classic generations. This is the Roxanne Perez who grew up idolizing Nikki Bella. Talked a little smack online.
He was trying to show respect here.
I don't know about that.
Extending a hand.
I mean, versus what she's been saying on social media. Nikki Bella was not born yesterday. She certainly was not going to fall for that one.
She did.
And now Bella trying to quickly get to the attack, but out into the apron before driving that shoulder in. Bella quick to it.
Yeah, Nikki Bella knows a trick or two, 20-plus years in this industry. As great as Roxanne Perez is, she is lacking experience at the very top level, and that is something the two-time world champ Nikki Bella has in spades. But I do admire the attitude of Roxanne Perez. Absolutely fearless to steal a line from her former idol, Nikki Bella, when it comes to competing against these top stars in the division.
Oh, quick to counter is Perez after Bella was trying to lock up that left arm.
Nikki Bella just carries that aura of major star power. There's a major crossover star in the world of light entertainment too. Now back to doing what she loves best. There's a hard landing on the back of the neck there, and now going to town on that neck is Roxanne Perez.
Windmill right hands delivered by Perez.
Of course, Perez knows everything about Nikki Bella. Used to study her on Total Divas back in the day when she was a young girl. Grew up perhaps one day wanting to tag with Nikki Bella. Hasn't quite worked out that way. Now major rivals.
Of course, Nikki Bella, 2 times Divas champion, had the longest title reign in history, over 300 days. But you mentioned the generational gap and how that can play with a young superstar when you're in there against a legend that you looked up to.
Nikki Bella has just had answers for everything that Roxanne Perez is trying to throw at her thus far.
Good pace being set early on by Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella simply looks razor sharp this evening, and unsurprisingly heading the outside in the safe embrace of Big Mammy Cool.
Decision right to the barrier as Raquel Rodriguez steps off to the side, and Nikki Bella's in control here against Perez.
It's just been the Nikki Bella show from the word go, and Roxanne Perez may have overestimated her abilities this evening. Came in incredibly cocky and confident, and you see that dissipating as the seconds tick by.
Slamming her right into that second turnbuckle and then bringing her up top as well.
Major power advantage almost everyone has against Roxanne Perez came into play there. That speed and nimble ability. Wait a second.
Oh, Raquel Rodriguez, as Roxanne was grabbing the attention of our referee, it's Raquel Rodriguez getting the best of Nikki Bella.
Straight from the Judgment Day playbook. Waiting till the prime moment to capitalize.
Oh, and slingshotting her right into that second rope. And how quickly things turn when you deal with Judgment Day. Wade, you were appreciating the early work of Nikki Bella, and then in one instance where the referee has to turn her attention, Raquel Rodriguez involves herself.
Well, it harkens back to what I was saying earlier, Joe, when it comes to putting yourself in the jaws of danger unnecessarily. You've essentially switched places with Stephanie Vaquer this week by saving her last week, sticking in your nose in someone else's business. Now guess what? It's 2-on-1 against you. And of course, inevitably, at some point, Raquel was going to involve herself in this match.
And that's exactly what happened.
And wasn't Raquel castigating Dirty Dom a little earlier? For the fact
she
that
was.
He is routinely cheating.
Because he does. And running uppercut.
I think it's part of the rules. If you're going to be allowed in the clubhouse for the Judgment Day, you have to have cheated at some point in the last week.
Here's Perez into the cover, and Nikki Bella able to survive it.
Nikki Bella living dangerously now. Once Roxanne Perez gets the upper hand, history has told us she rarely gives it up. And once again attacking the surgically repaired neck of Nikki Bella, and of course Roxanne Perez, being a former fangirl of Nikki Bella, knows all about that surgery. Probably could tell you the exact date it happened, how long she was out for, and the fact that once upon a time Nikki Bella retired due to that injury.
And yet all the torque and pressure she's putting on her neck and head.
And it just shows you how Roxanne Perez has gone from that saccharine sweet little girl that you'll see on videos on social media, coming to meet her idol Nikki Bella 10+ years ago, to the kind of cutthroat competitor she is today that is surely destined for greatness in this industry.
Driving down that elbow right to the back of the neck as well. Now look at the smug look on Raquel Rodriguez as she continues to watch Roxanne Perez get to work on Nikki Bella.
Raquel knows full well that the reason Roxanne has the upper hand in this match is due to a major assist from her big tag partner on the outside, Raquel. And this has just become a procession for Roxanne Perez, who is finding it too easy ever since the beatdown of that neck of Nikki Bella began.
Last week, we saw the stunning return of Nikki Bella to help save Stephanie Vaquer after Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez were attacking post-match. Now it's Nikki Bella in against Roxanne Perez, as Perez has been getting the best of her, and that running uppercut to the back and neck area. And now Perez, the double rope springboard moonsault. And the kick out at 2 as Raquel Rodriguez looks on, Wade.
Perez has done an incredible job of attacking that neck of Nikki Bella. It's a neck that's been surgically repaired in the past. And of course, Perez, her fandom of Nikki Bella from the past, knew exactly where the weakness is and is now relentlessly attacking that neck.
And in various ways, as now you can see all the leverage she's able to get, twisting and torquing and utilizing her own left hand. As Bella's trying to fight out of it as she delivers those left elbows to Perez.
Nikki Bella's got 2 fused vertebrae in that neck. But it's a wonder that Nikki Bella can even feel her fingertips at this point, because these shots are just brutal. They are pinpoint targeted, and as you said, Joe, they are varied in nature, which shows you the growing playbook of Roxanne Perez.
Crowd reacting to what they perceive as unnecessary arrogance. And now Bella just says, you know what? Let's fight.
While slugging away through the pain now is Nikki Bella. Something the young pop Roxanne Perez needs to learn. You don't celebrate till you've got this one closed out, and there is fight left in the Hall of Famer.
Nikki Bella delivering right hand after right hand.
Well, Bella now tapping into that other gear.
Is she ever, Wade?
So the kind of gear that took Nikki Bella to the Hall of Fame, to several world championships, and may well get her through this predicament when it was looking like all was lost.
Roxanne Perez writhing in pain as Raquel Rodriguez looks to rally with support here as both of our competitors try to get to their feet deep into this match.
You know, Bella's hurting in a big way, but completely impervious to that pain, seemingly. Got that adrenaline pumping through her veins, pulled on by this capacity audience here in Anaheim.
Excellent attack by Nikki Bella, and delivering off the ropes. And a count of 2.
Nikki Bella is just looking back to her best now, shaking off any ring rust that may have been there when she first returned. And boy, oh boy, does she need to be at her best this evening.
Oh, could she? But instead, Roxanne Perez repositioning herself.
Trying for that rack attack 2.0, but a nice transition, as you mentioned there, from Roxanne Perez, looking to choke out the Hall of Famer.
She got her into that fireman's carry, just couldn't deliver the cutter at the end. Instead, it's Nikki Bella now. Again, that second rope driving down across her throat.
Bella's body just not cooperating for a second. Wow, big spine buster.
Spine buster into the hook of the leg. And getting that left shoulder up is Perez.
Once again, Raquel smells danger and wants to insert herself to the match. Bella forearm to the jaw, went on.
And with that distraction, could it be a quick one? Her foot was on the ropes. Foot was on the ropes there.
Jessica Carr simply too quick for Perez. That went up.
How about Nikki Bella turning things around? And a count of 2.5.
This one balanced on a knife edge, and it's Nikki Bella who now has the wind in her sails.
Now she wants it again. Rack Attack 2.0 lined up. Perez fights herself free again with a series of elbows.
Perez knows the danger of that move. Oh, moving out of the way just in the nick of time, and face first into the buckle, of course, with that damaged neck.
Oh, such awareness by Perez. Pop rocks from the corner.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Well, what an effort from Nikki Bella, but it was basically the insertion of Raquel on the outside 2 times in this match, and oh, here we go. It's like an action replay of the beatdown on Vaquer from last week, but Nikki Bella is, now in the hot seat.
Remember a week ago, it was Nikki Bella coming to help Stephanie Vaquer, and now the champ is here to return the favor.
Raquel runs from nobody, not even the world champ.
Raquel and Stephanie Vaquer.
Face to face.
That actually might be a decent match. And Nikki Bella is staring at me.
Raquel Rodriguez is one intimidating woman. Stephanie Vaquer did not want to take a backward step. Help having Nikki Bella by her side. But we're going to keep a close eye on that situation in the coming weeks.
Great to see Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer and what they have developed with their friendship. And Wade, remember, still to come tonight, the Women's Tag Team Championship match. It is all brought about because of this on social media from Bayley.
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Woo! The Women's Tag Team Champions. I mean, you guys have a little bit of a rocky friendship. I won't bring that up or anything because you are the Women's Tag Team Champions, and respect to you. But I think that you guys need a real challenge. I think that you guys need to put yourself to the limit and test your friendship. Tag team against 2 of the best. Against me and my best tag team partner, Lyra Valkyria. What do you say, huh? Monday Night Raw? Right, sounds great. I'll see you idiots there.
He should be in the title match tonight. You caught us in line. Don't attend there! Don't attend there!
Asuka, Kyrie, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Lyra, don't make us angry!
Kyrie, Dude, what was that about?
Hey, what do you think it was about? It was about this mess that you've gotten us into now.
A mess? Yeah, forget about them. And surprise, I got you a matching tag team jacket in Tokyo. Anyways, tonight, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. Is this my surprise?
Well, no, the tag team title match was your surprise.
Dude, I have not been in the ring with Charlotte Flair or Alexa Bliss. This is a huge deal.
I know. But look, the tag team titles mean a lot to me. And I know you would like to rewrite some history. It's a big night, and I believe in us. We're in the main event, and I really think that we could do this. But now that you say that you haven't been in the ring with Charlotte or Alexa, what if we lose?
You know what, baby? What if we win?
Now you're talking! That's the freaking liar down! Bam, we got it. Bam, 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 dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just you, huh? It's just you? You don't give a damn about what I think about us? Man, come on, bro. Yo, remind you,
I saved your ass twice last week in that battle royal. 2 times. As soon as I turned my back helping your ass, you threw me out.
And I was trying to throw LA Knight over the top.
Bro, I see the tape, bro. Don't give me all that, man. You seen the opportunity, and guess what? You saved your own ass. You knew the play. We called it. And that battle royal is supposed to come down between me and you. Then it's every man for themselves. What you thought about yourself? Just like you always do. You know what I think? I think that you thought if it really did come between me and you, if you really believed in yourself, you won't be so scared to find out.
Now Jimmy shooting straight with Jay.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, and Big Bronson Reed, representing the Vision, Braun Breaker.
It's only 14 days ago when everything changed. When Braun Breaker heard Seth Rollins say, "I never needed anybody." Now comes the next step in the Vision's vision. Breaker against the isness of the business, L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder. He's actually
done it! The Money in the Bank case is mine!
Nice. Good job, buddy. Wait a second. He's cashing in. We have a new champion. The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
For years, you invited us into your house. Now, come to ours.
Advisors. Canadians are asking for more value from their vacation dollar. Time to unleash the full potential of Sunwing's financial network. Ideas go.
Why don't we move Canada closer to the equator?
What about free flamingos with every purchase?
What about our lowest price calendar showing the cheapest day to travel?
Maximum savings, minimum effort.
Now that makes financial sense. Sunwing. Save more, do more.
It's nap time.
Only one adventure
We're actually inside our dreams.
is this big,
I'll never eat another hot dog again.
this jacked,
Oh, man.
and this explosive. Epic. Flaming fireball!
So, seen good movies lately?
In your dreams, rated PG.
Attention players. The next game is about to begin.
$4.56 million is nothing to sneeze about.
Can't believe this is actually our lives right now.
A vote will now take place.
Oh my God.
Salt Lake City.
nights of back-to-back action. Friday Night SmackDown brings the hype. Then Saturday night's main event takes it over the top.
Jey Uso, CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The stage is set. Friday and Saturday. Tickets on sale now.
Hey, can you believe it's almost November and Survivor Series War Games is headed to San Diego, and the best way to catch every jaw-dropping moment is with a Survivor Series Priority Pass package from WWE's official fan hospitality provider, On Location. You get the premium seating, memorable fan experiences, all the pre-show events, and incredible hospitality. Secure your Priority Pass today at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Braun Breaker, spelled with 2 Ks. He thinks one is for crazy with a K, and based on recent events, you have to go a little crazy to step into the ring with him.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, Hell Hey Knight.
He has stated his goal as clear as could be. The World Heavyweight Championship. After Jey and Punk will settle things this coming weekend. The self-proclaimed isness of the business now, Wade. But what he is right now is in a spot that should come with a warning label, because Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed by his side, there is danger in the air.
Well, danger tends to be an attractor for LA Knight, who takes a backward step. So nobody on the roster. And of course, we're going to have ourselves a new World Heavyweight Champion crowned this Saturday at Saturday night's main event. Either Jey Uso or CM Punk. Now, this is not a #1 contenders match, at least officially speaking. However, you have to think management are going to look at the winner of a match of this caliber and think, yeah, maybe that guy is the next man up. And I will promise you this, Joe Tess, whoever loses this match will absolutely not be next in line for a championship shot.
It's a great scene as they just size each other up.
Two absolute mass monsters here on Raw, both of whom can move at the speed of light, although I will give the movement speed edge to Braun Breaker. He's perhaps the fastest man I have ever seen, at least in the heavyweight category, in my entire life. Of course, that is edged by the experience factor when it comes to the megastar LA Knight, who has been in these high-level clashes several times in his career.
And has such a wide range of offense. The assault can come in any direction with anything as he delivers the elbow there.
Simply moved too quick for Braun Breaker on that one, who is a little slow out of the blocks right now.
But there is the power game of Breaker, and Knight comes right back at him with the clothesline.
Simply a step ahead of Braun Breaker, mentally speaking, if not physically speaking, in the early goings here. Of course, LA Knight has been a perennial main event player.
Oh, look at that. That was just a blur.
What
that was
hell?
an absolute blur. That came with a vicious ending.
Did the producer hit fast forward at some point there? It was like the tape skipped ahead, but I actually saw it with my own eyes.
But how does he do that at over
freakish.
250 pounds, Wade?
I've never seen anyone in the history of this industry in a flash turn on the afterburners like Braun Breaker can, and of course, it caught LA Knight completely unaware. There's nothing you can do to prepare for that. And the worst part is you know it's coming.
Oh, cross body by Knight. Could he do it?
Knight just still trying to shake off that sudden speed of Braun Breaker, managing to dig himself out of trouble, but has not quite looked the same ever since. An absolute freak Braun Breaker really is.
Honestly.
And he keeps getting better. That's the scariest part. Ragdolling.
Oh, how about this?
Man,
How about this?
Knight.
LA Knight was able to get out the back door and right back to the offensive attack as Braun Breaker.
And you look at a 20-year veteran like LA Knight, and you think this guy has seen it all in his career. He's had these hungry, powerful, up-and-coming contenders, and then you get in the ring with a Braun Breaker, and if you're LA Knight, you suddenly realize, this is all new to me. I'm the rookie in here. I've never faced anything like this.
Of course, Knight has been on a long run of top competition. Triple threat that CM Punk recently won, and then the Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship that Jey Uso won. He was eliminated by Jey Uso a week ago. It's interesting to hear the exchange between Jimmy and Jey Uso.
Yeah, a lot of ill feeling and resentment there at the moment. Certainly on Jimmy's side, who does not see the point of view with Jey Uso. What up?
A drop kick right through the ropes by LA Knight.
Don't even think about getting involved. Bring on.
LA Knight has to deal, of course, with Big Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman off to the side as he is in control right now against Braun Breaker.
Well, to be clear, Bronson Reed has done nothing wrong, but his mere presence alone is a threat. And there are now 3 pairs of eyes burning a hole into the megastar LA Knight when you include Paul Heyman. And that little pause for contemplation there by LA Knight opened a huge window.
Oh my! Gorilla press on top of the table.
Braun Breaker does not need a second invitation to launch a vicious attack on anyone.
And now Breaker on top of our announce desk as LA Knight is in such a tough position here.
Championship gold right in front of these two men. That's what they're aiming to climb to. That's what they both aspire to win in this game. Of course, Jey Uso or CM Punk will be winning that championship this Saturday at Saturday night's main event. What comes next for them after that may well be the winner of this match. I swear before you came on board, Joe Tyson,
honestly,
this desk never got trashed as much as it does these days.
Can you believe that?
Every time.
You are a magnet for
Really,
this
it's
weekend.
just a giant target. Every single match. He's breaking water bottles all over where I have to sit down right now, but right now it's LA Knight, who he's breaking into the corner. I mean, the velocity that he just smashed him against the turnbuckles, whipping him into the corner.
Well, I'm worried about the condition of our desk. I'm worried about the condition of our turnbuckles, and I'm now worried about the condition of the spine of LA Knight. Of course, there is no let-up whatsoever, and it's just too easy for Braun Breaker.
Lateral press, and as we've seen time and again, when he thinks he's in control, he's going to let you know. Off of the cover into the push-ups.
Just an antagonistic powder keg who is ready to fight everybody in this sold-out Anaheim arena. So forget about the rest of them, focus on one man right in front of him, the megastar LA Knight. He's doing that with aplomb.
Braun Breaker against LA Knight. Earlier tonight, Paul Heyman, who you see off to the far side there, he put this match in motion to guide a way for the Vision to try to get their hands on the World Heavyweight Championship that's just off to the side of our announce desk right now. And he knows that LA Knight has the same exact plan. What a big knee by Braun Breaker.
I call this a shop window match. Put yourself in the shop window for management. Let them know that you want gold. This was during the break. Slight distraction from Bronson Reed on the outside. And one gorilla press onto our desk later. The match had done a 180, and it hasn't spun round since. And that 180 has been completely in the favor of the future, as it says on his trunks, Braun Breaker.
Now the future is starting to feel very much like the present. Zito sends him out onto the floor.
Just an effortless, explosive lift from this man who has physical gifts that cannot be manufactured in a gym. Although certainly he augments those gifts in the gym. Oh dear.
Oh no. Here comes a potential super spear, but instead he goes up high with the flying shoulder tackle. That is something that's new to the arsenal in recent months, and it has been so effective.
Well, you know what's coming, right? It's the spear. All I've got to do is leapfrog the spear. Well, no, you're wrong. I'm coming with a flying shoulder tackle.
And the height he gets on that flying shoulder tackle and the impact that he makes.
It's the added complexity of the offense of Braun Breaker that grows month by month under the tutelage of Paul Heyman. Keep adding those wrinkles to your offense. Keep your opponents guessing. That is how you beat top-level contenders like an LA Knight. Guys lower down the card, you can just go smash mouth. Just hit them with the basic stuff. You're going to win. You're that tough. But with guys like LA Knight and, of course, beyond that, CM Punk or Jey Uso, whoever the world champ may be come Saturday, you're going to have to keep them guessing. And Braun has done an excellent job of that tonight.
We are just 5 days away from Saturday night's main event, that vacant World Heavyweight Championship, Punk against Jey Uso. But these men are trying to put themselves in position.
LA Knight now having to dig really, really deep.
Oh, like that!
And nobody does it better.
Knight reverses things. How about it? Jumping neck breaker, LA Knight.
Oh, LA Knight is now smelling the Kavorka. And whose game is it?
Drops the elbow.
Looking to close this one out for good, perhaps.
He has been in so many big matches.
Here we go.
Oh, he was going for the BFT.
Got a look in his eyes.
Oh, man, that knee from Breaker.
Braun Breaker more than equal to it. Simply a step ahead once again here. The physical wear and tear taking its toll on both of these two men, as you would expect in a matchup of this caliber. The kind of names you have to be besting if you've got eyes on gold, if you've got eyes on being the top star in this industry.
Trying to get that Breaker strider, but a great counter by LA Knight.
Such an ugly landing for Braun Breaker, who came down hard on the back of his head. At minimum, seeing stars, that could have been a complete knockout. Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman knows it.
Paul Heyman looking at the guy who he has banked everything on after the actions of 14 days ago.
We talk about high risk. You go up on the top rope, one slip and you're down on the top or the back of your head. Braun Breaker just felt that, and now he's sitting pretty. What could have been perhaps a megaplex there, but denied. Living dangerously. Oh, second bite of the chin.
Look at this! How quickly into the superplex! Oh, and 2 and change as that left shoulder was able to get up from Braun Breaker.
Well, look at this athleticism from LA Knight, hitting that megaplex over a badly softened up Braun Breaker, who landed on the back of his head seconds earlier. And the durability of Braun Breaker now is the story in this one. How tough is this young man? We know about the power, we know about the movement. How badly do you want victories at the very top here, Braun? The bluster, the words, they all mean nothing if you can't get dubs at this level.
And the actions he took 14 days ago demands it at this level. Oh, and Bronson Reed is up on the apron.
Well, that's distraction number 2 for the megastar LA Knight. Oh, God.
Oh, and at the last second, LA Knight gets out of the way.
And that could be a separated shoulder there for Bron Breakker, whose shoulder connected with that steel ring post very, very hard indeed, as you see Bronson Reed now getting wiped out.
And right on top of our announce desk, time and again, just slamming his head in. And he wants more.
LA Knight chasing glory at this point. And looks unstoppable.
I know it's not to get involved.
Save yourself, Paul. You ain't built for the megastar.
Breakker. Again into the gorilla press. Oh, but this time, Knight was ready for it.
Reverse DDT connected once again with the back of the head of Bron Breakker. Of course, he fell off the top rope a little earlier, right on the back of that head. And that landing will not have helped. And I'll ask again, Joe, whose game is it?
Oh, he's a jump up, elbow drop away, potentially. Oh, the kip up!
Hey.
And Breakker! Oh, a spear! A spear by Bron Breakker!
That was actually a pretty good finish.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker!
Wow. Well, I asked earlier, just how tough are you, Bron Breakker? Bouncing back after a volley of abuse thrown his way with a kick out, ducking under the elbow attempt from LA Knight, and then connecting with a sternum-crushing spear to ensure victory. Find me a weakness in the offense, defense, toughness, whatever you want. When it comes to Bron Breakker, that man is a dangerous, dangerous competitor.
That's exactly what the Vision envisions. A scene like that.
Have you seen Dominic Mysterio? No? Appreciate you. Gentlemen, either one of you seen Dominic Mysterio here tonight? Thank you. Good to see you. Hey, Dom! What was that?
I would just tell him that it's pretty crazy that they would do something like that in attacking Penta and Rusev. I thought that they came up with all on their own, because now Penta and Rusev are gonna go after them, which is just, it's crazy to me. I don't know if they thought that through, to be honest.
All on their own?
That's what they said in
What
Spanish.
is wrong with you?
Espanol.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Penta and Rusev are not going after Los Americanos. Penta and Rusev are going after you. As Saturday night's main event, you are going to defend this Intercontinental Championship against Penta and Rusev in a triple threat match. I came up with that.
So they're stacking the price.
No hablo inglés. I don't know.
So that sounds Saturday night and events will be a good show.
Man, look. I heard what you said, all right? You're my brother, man. I love you. Nothing ever gonna change that. But you said it yourself, Luce. You said you had a chance to throw me over that top rope, you would. It just didn't go that way. And that ain't my fault either. So why come to me before the biggest match of my career think I betrayed you, man? You know, some real stuff, Luce. I got a lot on my plate, man. Roman, the Vision, CM Punk. If I could really rap, Luce, I ain't got a lot of real estate for no one left, man. Feel me? I feel you. Love you, man. Love you.
Saturday night, Jay will battle for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship.
Jedi mind trick by Jey Uso there. Took all of the venom out of Jimmy.
Yes.
And they're back mates again. I guess that's a twins relationship in a nutshell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Finn Balor. From Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 195 pounds. Representing the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonough.
Remember, there was a moment in last week's Battle Royal that now has to be dealt with and avenged. Judgment Day, J.D. McDonough against Sheamus, as this match is presented by Battlefield 6.
Surrounded by a steel cage. You want to play games? We're going to play games. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This is going to be a war.
I'll fight anyone, anytime, any place. I want to fight the world champions.
Enough talking. I'm ready to get down and dirty, baby.
Start up a war and then start up a riot. Shoot at the club and then shoot at your pipe. Let the body hit the floor.
Let's get it popping.
Do you think that bad things that we do follow us through life?
What do you do?
Seen bad men raised up and good men brought to the knees. We are but children on this earth.
Train Dreams, rated PG-13.
It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder. He's actually
done it! The Money in the Bank case is mine!
Nice. Good job, buddy.
Wait a second. He's cashing in. We have a new champion. The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
We need to save Zero.
You join me on a death march?
Until the day you die.
Will humanity survive another day?
Saving someone is the most important job. Today we fight for our future!
Salt Lake City. Two nights of back-to-back action. Friday night SmackDown brings the hype. Then Saturday night's main event takes it over the top.
Jey Uso, CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The stage is set. Friday and Saturday. Tickets on sale now.
There are so many incredible showcase events coming up on WWE, but how about this one? John Cena's last Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden, November 17th. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster. MSG, The Mecca, John Cena, his final Raw, November 17th. It is going to be so special just to be in the building that night, Wade.
Oh, wow, that is a can't-miss event. Be there or catch it on TV, whatever works best.
Sheamus with the shillelagh, as Judgment Day has a lot to deal with. We told you there were moments in last week's Battle Royal for for the #1 contender spot for the World Heavyweight Championship that were classic, pure banger after banger Sheamus. And then there was a moment that has to be dealt with right now.
Well, these two from Judgment Day turfed out Sheamus illegally in that battle royal after they had been eliminated, and obviously an irate Sheamus who wanted to book his ticket to Saturday night's main event on a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Now wants his pound of flesh from his fellow Irishman. That's pretty much the first pound taken. Apparently he wants a bit more.
I mean, how about the echo of that body shot going up to the 3rd level here at the Honda Center and back? That echo.
Oh, God. When Adam Pearce said, who's going to fight Sheamus tonight out of you two? Finn Balor backed off. A rather gung-ho J.D. McDonough said, yeah, no problem, I'll fight him. Well, guess what, J.D. McDonough? Welcome to a fight with Sheamus. And that is why Finn Balor backed off so quickly. J.D. McDonough's never been in a ring with Sheamus before. Now he's got a little taste of that. He might back off too next time Adam Pearce starts looking for volunteers.
Yeah, in about 15 seconds, he found out, didn't he?
And this just looks like a mismatch at this point. And of course, Finn Balor is as tough, J.D. McDonough is as tough as they come. He's a hell of a mover. With just the size and aggression of Sheamus, augmented by the fact he's highly irate of being turfed out of the Battle Royal illegally last week.
Finn's eyes there said it all.
Finn looks frozen in fear, and who can blame him?
J.D. McDonough gonna come up with something here against Sheamus, utilizing the speed, trying to utilize the skill as well.
Nice.
Oh, and he just goes to the back of that left leg. Chops down the big man and then drives a forearm right to his back and steps right over him.
Oh no, don't turn your back on Sheamus. Oh!
He found out, didn't he?
Finn Balor got a straight boot on that one too. You should have known better, Finn. Now heading out this way, relentless in these attacks on J.D. McDonough, staring down Finn Balor in the process. Absolutely fearless is Sheamus.
Not again, Wade.
Understandably so when you're built like he is.
Couple strides.
Back it up when you're out of here. Sheamus, inside.
Just to let him know.
Two men have both conquered this industry from Ireland, done it in very, very different ways. Clearly do not like one another.
JD able to trip him up and go up and over and corkscrew over the top rope and right into the cover, hooking the leg of Sheamus, and barely a count of one.
It'd be hard to believe, but J.D. McDonough, once upon a time in his NXT days, was a high-flying fan favorite. Still has those skills, but he's added to them by virtue of his alignment with the Judgment Day and is now even more vicious than ever. Makes him a highly cunning and dangerous competitor.
And undeniably tough.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Why not?
No.
They're going to love it here in California. Oh, but the 10 beats of the Bodhrán interrupted by Finn.
Finn has put himself in the danger.
How about a double clothesline off the apron? How good is that by Sheamus? And this sellout crowd is loving it. Double clothesline by the big guy. Finn Balor trying to get back to his feet. J.D. McDonough.
I don't know if the front row are cheering Sheamus because they like him, or they're cheering him because they're scared they'll get some of this next if they don't.
Tosses JD back in the ring.
Did you renew the insurance on this?
Honestly,
we need it.
We need a new policy is what we need.
I think that's number 5. 5 times it's been
all
attacked
night
already.
long.
Oh, dragon screw to that left knee of Sheamus as he was distracted by Balor on the outside.
That's smart of JD. Remember, he chopped that left knee from behind, and now the dragon screw to add to it.
It's been pretty much a 1-2 whammy from the word go here for Sheamus. Keep his eye on Finn Balor. And that has opened up numerous opportunities here for J.D. McDonough to take control. Against all odds, I might add.
Oh, look at Sheamus limping as he was twisting that left knee. Oh, now he's working it. This is exactly what McDonough does best. He finds the target, he finds the smallest advantage. Oh, and he twists it down to the side as well.
Such a high IQ. And he's now being merciless in his attacks on Sheamus. Four-time world champion Sheamus being rendered completely obsolete in that ring now by highly aggressive and inventive JD McDonough. When Sheamus starts pulling hair and going for eyes, you know he must be in agony. Sheamus going as low as he can. Referee is wise to it. Just a permanence to any shot Sheamus gets on you. You never quite forget it.
Big right hand. Sheamus thought he had things in control with that jump off the apron and double clothesline to take out both J.D. McDonough and Finn Balor, but it has been the constant attack to the left leg of Sheamus by J.D. McDonough that has defined the majority of this match, Wade.
Well, McDonough's been really smart. He's waited for Finn Balor on several occasions to open up a little distraction, and the second that has happened, J.D. McDonough has pounced and made it count, which is the crucial part. Really softened up that left leg and ankle of Sheamus. Started with the knee, worked downwards from there. Keeping Sheamus down is a very, very difficult prospect, as J.D. McDonough is finding out. But he has been relentless with these attacks.
Of course, Judgment Day trying to long-term put themselves in position for the tag team championships. But right now, business to be dealt with after last week's Battle Royal when Sheamus was eliminated by McDonough and Finn Balor. McDonough stepped to this challenge that general manager Adam Pearce wanted to see.
Hell of a fight J.D. McDonough has put up, and I thought, oh! Dangerous landing there for both men, but smartly, J.D. McDonough managing to cling onto a rope at some point.
And you can see the
save
effect
himself.
Of that left leg, Sheamus limping out on the floor, and now, oh, the moonsault from McDonough.
Just picture perfect moonsault there from J.D. McDonough after that boot to the chest. Reminiscent of Robbie Keane, an ex-LA Galaxy player from Ireland. And now perhaps going in for the kill is J.D. McDonough.
McDonough!
450
into the cover!
There's so much range in J.D. McDonough. And this is as good as it gets. And you think about J.D. McDonough's body at this point, how much punishment it's absorbed. Still pulling off high-risk aerial offense like that.
Even the punishment of putting forth the offense he has shown tonight. Not just what he's taken, not just what he's absorbed, but what he has been doing in attacking Sheamus has taken something out of him as well.
Look at the welts on the body of J.D. McDonough. He's glowing red from head to toe. That certainly ain't a sunburn. It's a lot more painful than that.
You want to test the punch and kick resistance of Sheamus. You want to know if he can withstand it when he looks at you and says, come on.
Keep kicking me in the teeth.
Exactly.
Keep slapping me in the face. More. I've been there before. It's petrifying.
Right there. Place one here now.
What a psychopath.
And what that does to an opponent mentally.
You can't hurt me. That's the message. JD now realizes it. And those welts are just growing by the second.
And that back of J.D. McDonough smashing right into the knee of Sheamus.
Sheamus just loves being in the trenches on a Monday night. Doesn't quite feel himself until he's tasted his own blood.
He tried to line up 10 beats of the Bogren earlier. J.D. McDonough, who, of course, grew up knowing what an Irish drum sounds like and feels like, didn't want to become one. Looking for a quick one here.
Well, this brawl is just another night in Ireland. You know, these two doing that Ireland proud.
Are they ever? And Sheamus looking to deliver more. Puts him right on that apron, and now he's got him where he wants him. Go ahead and count along, Anaheim.
Finn Balor, the mentor, got himself a front row seat for that one, and there was nothing he could do to save his protege, J.D. McDonough.
Row kick incoming. Oh, big knee!
Well, J.D. McDonough needed all of his pace and reflexes there, just about catching Sheamus in the nick of time. But can he make it count here?
JT, pinning combination. Oh, but he gets scooped up instantly.
Run ragged in this one. Look like shadows of the two men who walk down the aisle. Unsurprisingly so. Oh my God.
Look at the strength of Sheamus into a high cross. He turned him around. Oh, and he delivers it. Tosses him across the ring.
I landed on the back of the neck.
Oh, Finn! Finn went and grabbed the foot, put it on the rope.
He had no choice. The match was over there. If Finn had not done that, it was game over. And Sheamus saw all of it, even if the referee did not.
Now Sheamus eyeballs Finn and says, "That's how you want to do this? Really?"
All right, I'll fight you, Finn.
Out on the floor, Finn and Sheamus. Finn has the shillelagh in his hand now.
The major equalizer, the shillelagh that Sheamus...
Oh, pop knee!
Sheamus simply too quick for Balor there. Catching Balor unawares. Oh, God.
Oh, is he going to powerbomb him? High cross him as well. Oh, McDonough comes flying out and Sheamus catches him.
That is all God.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Spine just bouncing off our desk there.
Crashing on the reinforced announce desk and then up onto the barrier.
Ribcage of J.D. McDonough ate all of that against our security barrier, which did not move at all. I guarantee you J.D. McDonough's ribs did. Wait up!
Oh, Finn attacks with the shillelagh!
And the referee didn't see any of it. How smart was that from Finn Balor?
And now J.D. looking to pounce here against Sheamus.
Sheamus's back just got cracked. Oh!
Spanish fly! My, oh my, J.D. pouncing into the cover.
Wow.
Here is your winner, J.D. McDonough.
What a wild conclusion, Wade.
What a war that was. And I criticized J.D. McDonough earlier, saying he had the gung-ho approach, but that paid off because that has to be the biggest singles victory of McDonough's career when it looked like Sheamus had the match won here with a high cross. Finn Balor's intervention prevented it being a 3 count, and just when it looked like Balor had been dealt with, no, he had not, bouncing back with his shillelagh to the spine of Sheamus, and then this incredible Spanish fly against a 280-pound competitor in Sheamus from the top rope got McDonough a massive win that I don't think anybody was anticipating. What a performance.
Incredible performance. The Spanish fly and the victory, J.D. McDonough.
let's change pace a little here. Take you back to last week, a Women's Intercontinental Championship match. It was Maxine Dupree taking on the champ, Becky Lynch. And astoundingly, Maxine Dupree completely dominating an out-of-sorts Lynch. Maxine was closing in on victory. Becky Lynch trying everything she could manage to cling onto that championship. Becky Lynch looked like a beaten woman. But then Becky Lynch snapped, got herself disqualified with that shot from the title, and then launched a vicious beatdown of Maxine. This is what the top level is all about.
You earned it. 2 wins over one of the best to ever do it, which, by the way, she needed a week off after what happened last week. Regardless of that, 2 wins over the Women's Intercontinental Champion means the 3rd time can be the charm, right? And you earned it. So when am I making it official?
Thank you. Yeah. I really appreciate that. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I know that those are few and far between around here, but I just don't want it to go to waste.
What are you saying?
No, listen, I want this match so badly. I need this more than anything in the world.
Okay, glad to hear that, yeah.
After what happened last week with Becky, I think I need to call a friend and confirm that I'm prepared for anything she throws my way. And when I'm ready, which I will be, I will step in that ring and I will take the Women's Intercontinental Championship off of Becky Lynch's waist. And I will give her and the rest of the world the biggest shock of their life.
So you're just planning ahead?
Yes.
Good, I like it. So it's official, eventually. Look, bottom line here is you call me when you're ready, and we'll make it happen. You earned it.
Thank you.
Okay? Deal?
Deal.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
I thought they were going to make it official.
Pleased to be joined backstage by our women's tag team champions, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Ladies, first off, congratulations. Today is 85 days as tag team champions, and you two defend these titles non-stop. You are true fighting champions. So I guess my question is, why accept this impromptu challenge from Lyra and Bayley?
Well, we never back down from a challenge. It doesn't matter if it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT. If anyone wants to fight, all they have to do is ask.
And not that I'm keeping tabs or anything, but I'm about to make history again. I mean, I know I gotta work on that word. We're about to make history again because we are 2 victories away from having the most women's tag team title defenses in history. It's what we do.
We should be in the title match tonight. Bayley and Lyra don't deserve those titles. And neither do you.
Listen, Asuka, I know we've been through a lot. I've beaten you a lot. But I've changed. I know. I've changed. And I'd be honored. We would be honored to face the 2 of you.
I've changed too. And you are not ready for Asuka.
Well, it is coming up. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria coming your way.
It is my pleasure to welcome in my guests, WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella and the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer. Ladies, you've developed a friendship behind the scenes recently, and it's already been put to the test courtesy of the Judgment Day. Stephanie, I'll start with you. Last week after your match, you get jumped by Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Nikki, earlier on tonight, during your match with Roxanne, you still have to deal with Raquel. Fortunately, you've had each other's backs, but how do you plan to handle the threat of the Judgment Day going forward?
You know what? Great question, Byron. As we all saw, what they did to Stephanie last week wasn't okay. What they did to me tonight isn't okay. And I think we all can agree that those two, Roxanne and Raquel, need their asses kicked. Yeah.
I figured they were going to team up.
Estamos hartas de esas tramposas. Raquel, Roxanne, next week we'll be ready.
I guess we got some breaking news here. The challenge is being laid out officially from Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella to both Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. I'm sure they're probably going to get wind of this challenge pretty quickly, so it'd be interesting to see what they have to say about that. And of course, we all know how things work around here. For things to officially be made official, we got to hear from Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. But that's next week. And we have a pretty big main event match to come shortly right here in Anaheim, California. Because in our main event, the women's tag team titles will be on the line. We know the challengers in one corner. Whether they can coexist is another question. But Bayley and Lyra Valkyria will challenge Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Again, the women's tag team titles are on the line in just a few moments here in Anaheim. Are we going to see new tag team champions? That remains to be seen. But until then, let's get to my broadcast partners, Wade Barrett, Joe Tessitore, who will be calling all the action in our main event here tonight.
Closing in on Saturday night's main event will be in Salt Lake City. Tickets are still available, but Wade, let's show everybody what this mega card looks like.
Well, we have a vacated World Heavyweight Championship, but all is going to get made right in our universe very soon. This Saturday, as main event, Jey Uso takes on CM Punk, the winner to be crowned World Heavyweight Champion at Saturday night's main event.
Saw Punk earlier tonight turn to Jey and say, how far are you willing to go? The IC title's a triple threat. Super glue the timekeeper's hammer to his hand, please. Dirty Dom has pulled every trick. Now Penta and Rusev join in for a triple threat, Wade.
And Jade Cargill launched a heinous assault on the WWE Women's Champ Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown this past week. They're going to go head-to-head for the gold at Saturday night's main event this Saturday.
And the big one, the last we saw of Cody Rhodes, he was viciously claymored by Drew McIntyre. They've been brawling for weeks. Now they fight for the undisputed WWE Championship on Saturday night's main event in just 5 days.
I don't know. But I made no mistake about it. Like 2026 is going to be my last year. I know, I get it. But as of right now, we are the tag team champions of the world. Damn right you are. So, whatever worthy opponents that you have for us, bring them up, man. We'll keep this ball rolling. We want to face them soon.
I love the way that sound effect. I was thinking about this.
Pierce, you too busy back here to see me handling Sheamus?
You gotta be kidding me.
Judgment Day needed their business handled, and we did that. We don't hide from anybody.
So now that we're done jumping through hoops for you, Adam, we would like our tag team rematch. Please.
You both have a lot of nerve. You don't think I just saw you cheat to beat Sheamus? Now you're back here today?
Pierce.
Are you serious right now? Listen to me. Not a bad idea. I did say deserving opponents, which you guys are not. Hello. But let's keep it hot. What do you think, Dragon?
Hot. Hey, me encanta. And if you want to keep this hot, aquí me tienes. Soy el calor. I am the heat. I am the fire. And next week, vamos a demostrarles. Let's show them that together we are unstoppable.
Okay, let me understand this. You guys want a rematch with them next week?
Of course we want.
AJ, for you, it is official.
Best of luck. We all made it.
See you next week, boys.
See you.
Guess so.
Don't cry.
It's gonna be the shortest reign of your career, AJ.
It's like
And the only one of yours.
I've been a fan of Lyra Valkyria. She's like.
It is time for our World Championship main event.
She's
Here we go.
World champion. She's getting better at promos, better wrestling.
And it has been interesting over the past month. The moments of doubt and pause with Lyra Valkyria, with Bayley's enthusiasm for all of this and their relationship. But here they are, fighting for gold. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss looking to defend against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. That's coming next. This will be the first time that Bayley and Lyra have been in against Alexa and Charlotte.
Well, they've both been tag team champions here in WWE previously, albeit not with each other. They had that opportunity taken away from them before WrestleMania this year, a slot that ended up being filled by Becky Lynch, who ended up winning gold alongside Lyra Valkyria. But now these two friends seem to be back in cahoots, back on the same side. And if Lyra Valkyria can control the multiple sides of the Bayley persona, then that could augur well on their trip towards claiming gold together finally tonight. Oh, it's hugging time, Joe. Trying to get my puppy dog eyes on, see if I can tempt one over this way. It's a tough sell coming to hug Wade Barrett when there's a bunch of kids in the audience who also want the hug. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I beat the kids out on that one.
I think that's fair perspective finally out of you tonight.
I feel like you're cramping my style too.
Do you think
Joe
so?
Tess. Yeah.
Am I the wet blanket?
You're a bit like Michael Cole.
That's denying the fire of your hug?
I feel like I could be the cool kid at the desk if not for you and Cole. Yeah, Bayley's not even looking this way. So disappointed.
Want to give a special thank you to Black Sabbath and WWE Hall of Famer Ozzy Osbourne, who sadly passed away earlier this year, for War Pigs. And to honor Ozzy and all those affected by Parkinson's, please consider purchasing Judas Priest and Ozzy Osbourne's cover of War Pigs. And all the profits made by the song's UK record labels will be donated to the Glenn Tipton Parkinson's Foundation and Cure Parkinson's War Pigs is from the album Paranoid. It's available now on Apple Music and Spotify, and we encourage you to do just that. Well, the long and winding road of Bayley and Lyra. This August at SummerSlam, Bayley had that costly interference in Lyra's last chance match against Becky Lynch. Then the recent erratic behavior of Bayley had Lyra questioning so much, but now you get this, the trust in the title shot. And Monday Night Raw is headed to New Mexico, Wade, next week. And the action will heat up. And you know what you saw earlier tonight, and now we will have Stephanie McCare and Nikki Bella teaming up against Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
And the tag match hits do not stop there, because as we just heard, the new tag champs, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, will take on the team they defeated for the gold last week, the Judgment Day, and of course JD McDonough, who we just saw victorious against Sheamus. He's in a rich vein of form, looking to grab back the gold next week on Raw.
Speaking of tag team champs, here they come. One of the greatest of all time. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, the champs. And they've gone from the most unlikely pairing earlier this year to now friends beyond the ring, blowing up on social media. I mean, they were at a recent Halloween party that had them crushing it. Bliss dressed as a vampire, and Charlotte sporting the iridescent fairy wings and face gems, dressed as a fairy. They're loving hanging out together.
Well, they are an odd couple tag team that somehow have persevered, made it work, and climbed right to the very top of the mountain, grabbing gold in the process. And when you look across the ring from them tonight, can another odd couple tag team who've had a very shaky start together but somehow found some common ground and made it work, Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, dethrone the tag champs?
For the official introductions of our championship main event, here's Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, the challengers, the team of Lyra Valkyria and Bayley! And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
The fifth defense in this current reign for Bliss and Flair. Gold is on the line. 13,812 here. A sold out on the center. It has been a spectacular evening of action, and it culminates right here with the Women's Tag Team Championship match, Wade, as we are underway, and Bayley and Bliss will get us started.
Still blows my mind looking at Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair as a tag team.
Well, trying to score a quick one here was Bliss.
Perhaps the greatest resumes of any tag team in history, a combined 19 world championships between them.
That's something when you think about it.
And you just know if they can click, as they have done over the past couple of months, they may well be unstoppable.
You sit there and you say, you got a 14-time world champion and a 5-time world champion. And as we've called them so many times, the unlikely pairing, and yet week after week you see them growing with their friendship and their admiration and constantly together. You know, we were talking to Charlotte earlier today. She said, listen, I'm finding myself hanging out with her friends and family and developing this twisted queens mindset. You always talk about what it takes in tag team action, the chemistry. They've got it.
They have got it, and it looked like at one point it was never going to happen, but then one day it absurdly clicked, and they haven't looked back. And the same seems to be true over the past couple of weeks for Lyra and Bayley, but this is really the acid test for this newer duo to see if they can match the level of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, who now have a taste for gold and are not ready to give it up.
Of course, it was Bayley always pushing ahead when it came to teaming up and getting opportunities like this. You saw what she did on social media to get this tag team challenge and was quickly accepted by Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Flair and Bliss are clearly fighting champions. Anyone who wants an opportunity will grant them to you. Kabuki Warriors a little upset, of course, that Lyra Valkyria and Bayley jumped the line, in their words, and got this opportunity ahead of them. They may well be waiting in the wings for whoever the victor may be down the line. But right now, championships up for grabs.
Charlotte able to get out of the way, but then eats that elbow from Lyra Valkyria before coming up with the kick.
Fireflies are out in force, and they're loving what they are seeing from the tag champs here.
Big Flair chop.
Just been Flair dominating the early goings here, controlling the pace of the match against the less experienced Lyra Valkyria.
Everybody's getting a boot from Charlotte. Spinning kick right to the midsection, and now a striking combination from Valkyria.
Sometimes newer superstars like a Valkyria can be eaten up in the moment against someone with the kind of resume that Charlotte Flair has, but not this Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, and the drop kick through the ropes for Lyra Valkyria. And she says, yeah, we want the titles. So Lyra Valkyria able to drop kick through the ropes out onto the floor against Charlotte Flair. And now the press and the hook of the leg, but barely a count of one.
And that was impressive from Lyra Valkyria, because Charlotte Flair was just having it way too easy in the early goings of this one, as she has a tendency to do. Such is her caliber. It was a really nice effort by Lyra Valkyria to finally stem the tide and get a little bit of offense going back the opposite direction. But even getting the upper hand against Charlotte Flair sometimes feels like the first step in a journey of 1,000 miles. Beating Charlotte Flair is a whole other matter.
Crowd here in Southern California chanting, we want Bliss, we want Bliss. And you can see Charlotte Flair does as well, reaching out for that tag attempt.
Charlotte Flair really needs this tag. It's not looked the same since Lyra got the upper hand. Slowly getting ground down here.
Looking for gold, and Charlotte quickly gets rid of Lyra.
And how much has the confidence of Lyra Valkyria grown in this calendar year? You go back to the beginning of 2025, she had all the potential in the world, but I didn't think she was too close to realizing it anytime soon. To be honest with you, I think it was that run to become the inaugural, Intercontinental Champion that really changed the game for Valkyria.
A women's tag team champion, the first Intercontinental champion. Completely agree with you, as now Alexa Bliss gets to work against Bayley. I think Lyra's on that short list when you reflect on the year as to who's had the most growth. And now Bayley with the clothesline against Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Lyra's right up there, as is Raquel Rodriguez, for my money, who has been absolutely incredible in 2025.
Roxanne Perez as well, who we saw earlier tonight with the victory against Nikki Bella.
And of course, Stephanie Vaquer. We can't quite leave her out. What a year she's had.
A rocket ride of an ascent for the champion.
This match could go either way.
Women's Tag Team Championship match. You see the gold they are battling for. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, the unique relationship that has been developed in recent months. They wanted it, they're getting it. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss quick to accept the challenges. Now Bliss is being stretched out by Lyra Valkyria.
What a torturous hold by this incredibly inventive Dubliner. It's been the Ireland show here tonight, and what a victory it would be for Lyra Valkyria and Bayley if they can grab gold here. Completely getting the upper hand in this one against the champ.
Oh, she turns it into a potential pin there as Alexa is able to get free, but right now in a compromised position in that corner against the challengers, trying to fight her way free.
Well, Bliss fighting for dear life at this point. She's been under the cosh from Valkyria and Bayley. And now if Lyra Valkyria can drag her back to the wrong side of the tracks, get the tag to Bayley, and that is just classic tag team strategy.
She is desperate to get to Charlotte, and now the teamwork from Bayley and Valkyria.
Late kick out there from Alexa Bliss, and you get the sense that Bayley and Lyra Valkyria are inching closer to the gold here.
Tag Team Championship match that Bayley desperately wanted. Put forth the challenge on social media and gets it right here at the Honda Center. Would you look at Alexa Bliss, but instead, oh, she does land it! The double DDT! And now Charlotte on that apron. She wants a piece of it.
Low glimpse into the otherworldly abilities of Alexa Bliss, and there's the tag.
Here comes Flair. High flying cross body wipes them both out.
And when you are a challenger for gold,
there are few that do it better than this. Flair chop after Flair chop.
The last thing you want is a fresh Charlotte Flair running at you.
Walk over clothesline. The Queen has arrived for this championship moment, hasn't she?
Now taking full control of the match, guarding those tag championships on her own. Alexa Bliss is down, Alexa Bliss may be out, and Charlotte might have to win this one solo, something she is more than capable of doing.
The offense that Charlotte Flair has been able to string together, it could put away this tag team championship match.
We're looking to win this one in style, perhaps.
Flair's got that potential moonsault lined up, Wade.
From the top.
And into the cover, hook and a leg to retain. But Lyra able to get that left shoulder up.
The game-changing queen of this entire industry, looking as good as ever. Connected perfectly on both opponents with that one. And somehow, Valkyria with just about enough left in the tank to kick out, but for how much longer?
Big boot to deal with Bayley on the apron.
Keep your eye on Valkyria.
Oh, that gave Lyra just enough time to recover.
Valkyria.
Just enough, Wade.
Valkyria really needs this tag, and something has snapped inside Bayley.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Ding dong, you idiots. Bayley demanding a tag now.
The intensity of Bayley. This is the Bayley that at times has confused Lyra, but has helped her out as well. The big knee from Bayley.
Control this side of Bayley, and you have a great pathway to the gold.
And Charlotte draped over that second rope as Bayley continues with her assault.
Oh, God, Bayley has gone absolutely berserk here.
Driving the elbow, drop kicking Alexa Bliss off the apron.
Well, Bayley finding that top gear just when it was needed. Finding a knee just when it was needed was Charlotte Flair. Whoa!
Belly to belly to have the goal right here, and Charlotte survives it.
Such a late kick out there from Charlotte Flair. Oh man, 95% of the locker room, and that was going to be new tag team champions. But Charlotte Flair just has that extra ability most don't have.
Will the reign of Bliss and Flair continue? Or will Bayley and Valkyria grab those championships? So Bliss has tagged herself in.
And Bayley did not see it, I don't think, but taking a shot for good measure. Bayley, I think, thinks Charlotte Flair is still legal here.
No doubt about it, as Charlotte kicks free for a moment. And now, would you look at the leg drop by Valkyria?
Perry Patia connects on Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair was not legal.
But of course, it's not Charlotte who's legal.
Bliss! Could she? Looking for the Sister Abigail DDT!
Connecting flush.
To retain! And the save by Bayley!
Wow, championship timing from the veteran Bayley just when it was most needed.
Incredible drama here in our championship main event.
Now with a boot to the temple from Charlotte Flair. They're brawling on the floor, which leaves it to Alexa Bliss and Valkyria in the ring.
The Sister Abigail DDT. Oh, she's going up top. She's going up top. Maybe looking for Twisted Bliss, but instead Lyra able to get to her feet. And catching the cross-body attempt. Lyra Valkyria, look at the dynamic power.
Nightwing.
The Nightwing is hit, and now the save by Charlotte.
Well, just like Bayley moments ago, Charlotte Flair saving her tag partner and saving this match in the process because there was no way Bliss was kicking out of that Nightwing. Oh, pick a winner from here, Joe Test. Good luck with that.
Just incredible. As Alexa Bliss feeling the effects of the Nightwing, desperate to get to Charlotte Flair.
Well, jaws are dropping all over this sold-out arena in Anaheim, and now it's Charlotte Flair and Bayley in there.
That's press. Bayley jumps right on her. Ground and pound by Bayley, and now Charlotte turns it around.
What an absolute slugfest. Nothing pretty here. This is all about grit, determination, and a desire for gold.
Just toe the line in the center of the ring and determine this thing. Oh, we got a good one in the Tag Team Championship match.
Boom!
Oh, what a boot from Flair!
Right to the kisser of Bayley. Bayley's down. Is she out? She might be imminently.
Oh, this could be figure 8 time. She's locking it in. Charlotte could bridge this, arch it, and put it in, and retain by submission. Would you look at this? Can Bayley survive it? The figure, Lyra will not let that hand tap. Lyra's holding it up. Twisted Bliss. A Twisted Bliss breaks it up.
Oh, just when Bayley was looking to tap, Lyra prevented that. A Twisted Bliss.
What more can they give? How much more can they give? In sync, double natural selection. Oh, what a show!
Here are your winners.
Lyra Valkyria looked really good in that match.
The WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte.
That was a really good match. I got you reacting to that match.
Figure 8 survived. Twisted Bliss breaks it up. And a double natural selection, Wade.
Well, here's your figure 8, and preventing the tap out was Lyra Valkyria. And I think this is the moment Joe Test lost his voice. A Twisted Bliss off the very top. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, hold on, Kabuki Warriors are out here.
Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors have arrived, and they are attacking.
Well, they've won some verbal warning shots all night. We want the gold. We will not be jumped in the line. and they're sending a loud and clear message to our victors tonight.
Kairi Sane's up top. Charlotte's lined up, insane elbow. Oh, this is a devastating beatdown from the Kabuki Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors who've been more vicious than ever over the past couple of months, and Bayley now looking to defend Lyra.
As Bayley stands opposite Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Well, Asuka and Kairi Sane attacked everybody. And second thoughts about attacking Bayley for some reason.
They pulled off against Bayley.
Bayley's pretty intimidating, especially this version of Bayley, but Kabuki Warriors perhaps wisely backing away there.
Flair and Bliss able to defend the Women's Tag Team Championship. Such a special night here in Anaheim. And now all eyes will be on Salt Lake City, one of the very best cards of the year, set to come your way. The World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event, CM Punk and Jey Uso.
So that was definitely the match of the night. Every match on Raw should be like that. Telling stories, starting feuds. Yeah, some key points, like it's going to be a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship on Saturday Night Main Events between Dominic, Penta, and Rusev. And next week on Raw, Maxine, or in the future it'll be Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch for the IC title, which I think Maxine Dupree might actually be Bayley. That would be huge for Maxine Dupree. Like, that would get her star power up. I mean, she's definitely getting better in the ring, and she's definitely getting good cutting promos, so I think it's her time to get the title. And Lyra Valkyria showed a good match tonight. She's going to be a future world champion one day. Braun Breaker's already there, so at least they're kind of making stars. So, but I don't know what they're doing with LA Knight though. They keep having him lose and everything. Like, he needs to. Yeah, like LA Knight's been over for like 2 years and we've done nothing with him. So, yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. I'll be talking about this tomorrow morning for sure. It's gonna be a big stream day tomorrow. So, yeah. But yeah, so that was Monday Night Raw. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.